Keenan Shanholtz here, West Virginia Land and Home Realty on the 19 Old Jersey Mountain Road property. And I'm standing back in what I'm calling the back field back here, which is about 4 acres of pasture back here. And look at that big, huge oak tree. Just a fantastic private building site back here. And you can see where I came in here on there's a road that comes back here. It just needs improved some, you know, to turn it into your full-time driveway and everything. But you kind of got a nice view looking at the mountain up that way. But it's just really private back here. This ground's really fertile. You'll see some old rolls of hay sitting around here where they made hay off this property and everything. But the property line pretty much just goes inside the woods there a little bit, and then down in the hollow, almost to the stream this way. But as I come around this way, the stream's running through the property over there, and then the big spring and everything's down over the hill, and I'll shoot another little video down there at that spring. But just wanted to point this out back here. I mean, and of course, if you built back here, you know, you'd have that pasture over there if you wanted to use that, you know, for animals and whatnot. And you could utilize the stream and the spring down there for water for your livestock if you wanted to have that sort of thing. But, you know, it's only 7 miles out to the hospital, grocery stores, pretty much everything the Romney area has to offer. But you're out in the country out here. It's very, very nice. Very hard to find a property like this. Keenan Shanholtz here, West Virginia Land and Home Realty on the 19 Old Jersey Mountain Road property. And I'm standing down here in the hollow so you can see the stream here. And this little stream flows down through the property. And the fence is kind of right there in front of me. And that's where the stream goes off the property. And if you see that orange ribbon on that tree right there, you can see the fence goes that way. So the stream goes off of it right here, but the property, you know, it's going to be on the other side of that tree. And, you know, up on top of the hill, there's the back field. And then also right here's this big spring. The owner says that this spring, he's never seen it go dry, and they've owned the property for quite a while. So you always got water here, you know, for the cattle and everything, your livestock. And now the stream, it might get low at certain points of the summer, but he says the spring always has water in it. And you can see it flowing right there. Comes right out from underneath that big oak right there. That's pretty hard to find around here, a spring that big. This is not an area known for its springs. And you got another little hollow feeding in this way that has a little bit of water drainage coming down through it. But you can jump across. There's a culvert in here to where you can get over against the hillside, and you can see the fence posts up there. That's the property line. So, you know, like I said, it goes across the stream here maybe, you know, maybe 150 feet or so up there, and kind of runs that line out through. But, you know, this is just a really unique property. It's really, really hard to find stuff like this. So, check it out. Keenan Shanholtz here, West Virginia Land and Home Realty on the 19 Old Jersey Mountain Road property. And what I want to point out here is kind of how the access is to this property. So that's Jersey Mountain Road going that way. This is Old Jersey Mountain Road right there. And this that I'm standing on is the driveway to the property. And what you got here, this is a 40-foot shared driveway. So 20 foot to this side, 20 foot to that side. So the property here over on the right-hand side of the driveway is part of what's being sold. This is the 19 acres. And that's a 12 by 24 like garage shed that's going to go along with this property. And the owner's son lives in this house right here. He has about 3 acres. Initially, they had about 23 acres here. They shaved off about 3 of it and gave to Josh, and he built that house there. And Josh is building a new house, so he's going to be selling that here probably in the near future. But that's how the setup is here. So as soon as you kind of get, and I don't know if you can see the shed with the red metal roof on it, right behind that's Josh's property line. So once you get beyond that, it's all this property, you know, beyond there. But this is part of the property right here. So I just want to make sure everybody's clear on how the setup is here. But if you didn't want to, you know, share the driveway or whatever to whoever owns whoever owns the house, you could always kind of take your driveway down around this way as soon as you come through the gate and tie into the old logging road that takes you into the backfield that's down there. You can see that off in the distance. So you got some options here, but basically what happens is once you get beyond like where that equipment's setting, the road kind of curls in right in behind the shed there and takes you back into the backfield through that way. So just thought this would be helpful to explain the access here and everything, so there's no confusion on that.